Hey there, we're going to try to do another Cooking with Cause. This one is actually inspired by a recipe that I saw on Tasty Tuesday with Nikki Limo, and it was a...
Wait, we're making a Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme. That.
Watched it, I was like, oh, this is really delicious. The only thing that would make it better is if it wasn't vegan. So that's why this recipe is based off of that. If you guys have not watched Nikki Limo and Tasty Tuesday, I suggest you check it out. She's kind of punny.
Don't be late. Hell, yeah. I hit the beat, groove, and get the right. Hell, yeah. Don't be late. Hell, yeah. I hit the beat, groove, and get the right. Hell, yeah. Hell, don't be late. 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 Don't be late.
And get the skillet heated up. Come on. Part of the reason why I'm doing this recipe is on the other day Ernie's came, and Ernie's is the guy who Ernie is the guy who has the orphanage a ways away from here, and then he'll bring food and some other donations and raffle stuff off when he comes out. Well, he was out here this week, and he brought some ground beef. Actually gave 3 pounds per person. So I was like, oh, now maybe it's the time to do that recipe. So definitely got the stuff together to do it. And then yesterday when I went to the store, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't buy any sort of soda. I am going to actually try to give up drinking any soda because I do want to start making water kefir, but that's another thing. Anyways, I went into the store, I didn't buy any 2 liters, so I was feeling real good about myself, but then that quickly changed when I realized I forgot to buy the sour cream and the cheese for this recipe, so I couldn't cook it. And today, the next day, they do the United States Department of Agricultural Commodities program, and I had bought iceberg lettuce to go in that, but nope, guess what? Chickens get the iceberg because they gave us 2 big bags of romaine lettuce, and I'm going to use romaine lettuce in mine because, let's face it, it tastes better than iceberg and more nutritional value too. So anyways, this is probably getting pretty warm right now. Let's go ahead and put in some onions and get these started up. Just gonna kind of get these a little translucent before, or a little bit of caramelization on them before throwing in the beef. So my pan's fairly small, so I'm going to be doing 1 pound at a time. I am doing 2 pounds of this because I did cook a pound of it last night. So I don't know how many servings this is going to be. We'll figure this shit out. You know, I actually should put a little bit of salt and pepper in there, because really anytime that you add anything into it, you should add salt and pepper, because salt and pepper really brings out the taste of everything. So should really season it every time you add something in there. All right, and then we go ahead and put in our ground beef. All right, and we'll let that brown up. I recently learned from watching another YouTuber, the Food Busker, that really when you want to cook ground beef or ground anything, you want to cook it in clumps rather than breaking it up into little bits. And this will allow the meat to caramelize a little bit more and give you better flavor. And again, it didn't come with seasoning on it, so let's go ahead and put some on there. I'm learning. But hey, this is the semi-quality entertainment that you're used to, so. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these tortillas, soft tortillas. Actually, we're going to take 2 of them. Let's get the quarters cut first. Put that down. Cut this in half. Separate it. Turn and cut that in half. There we go. Alright. Then we're going to go ahead and take a full tortilla. We're going to take a spoonful of sour cream and give it a little swirl around. Alright. Looks good. And we're going to add some of the meat. Take some refried beans, put that in there as well. We'll just plop it on there and leave it. And then take one of the hard tortillas. Ooh, I guess that's about right. Put that on there. And then on that, we're going to go ahead and add some lettuce. Let's put a decent amount on there. It's lettuce, it's good for you, right? Potentially good for you. Alright, then adding some tomatoes on there. Tomatoes. A couple of avocado bits. Some cheese. I use it kind of sparingly because we only got one bag. And then a little hot sauce on it. Just tanged up a little bit. Take one of the corners and roll up. Roll up.
Yeah, yeah. I hit the beat, groove, and get the right down. Yeah, yeah. Hell, don't be late. Hell, I hit the beat, groove, and get the right groove. And I hit the beat, groove, and get the right hell. Yeah, yeah. Hell, don't be late. Hell, don't be late. Hell, don't be late. Hell, don't be late. Hell, yeah, yeah. Hell, don't be late. Hell, yeah, yeah. Hell, yeah, yeah. Hell, don't be late.
Alright, and then we're going to take that and put it upside down in the cast iron. Alright, so have my friend Mary coming over. She's going to sample this. She's going to tell me whether or not it's tasty. And then also, she's going to tell me how much she thinks she'd be willing, if I was to do this as a donation only thing, how much she'd be willing to donate for a full one of these. And I'm going to say full one of these, $5. So, made these, oh, I forget what they're called.
Wait, we're making a Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme. That.
Well, anyways, it was a recipe that I got from Tasty Tuesday, so we're going to do a little shout out and actually do a Tasty Tuesday thing. And Mary's going to try it and tell me whether or not it's tasty.
Oh,
So,
here I go.
so.
Very good.
Right on.
Very good. Very tasty.
It's tasty! Yay!
Right on. And then the other thing is, so if I was to like make a bunch of these things and put them out by donation, how much do you think somebody might be willing to pay for something like this, especially here out at the Slabs?
Wow.
And realize there
I
are
was worth at least 5 shiny rocks.
Huh? At least 5 shiny rocks. Shiny rocks worth about actually, depending on the shiny rock, that could be worth an awful lot.
Well,
But 5 shiny rocks, I will take that as a win. I said maybe $5.
I was gonna say $4 or $5
Yeah.
is definitely I would say in town it's a $5 thing.
Oh, easily. So now I'm gonna try it and actually see if it is tasty.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
Thank
You've
you.
never actually had one of these at Taco Bell before? Because I don't eat much Taco Bell.
This is absolutely the only thing I would eat at Taco Bell.
Really?
I call them crunchy something. These are make a breakfast one. They're very good.
Yeah. What? Oh. Crunchwrap or something like that?
Crunchwrap.
Yeah, not too bad for... Anyways, that's another Cooking with Cause. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.
Send Cos some money on PayPal so he can buy himself something to eat. Then he won't have to sell his body to Albanian men on the street. Where broke hippies living out in the desert, no money and no shoes. And he may smoke the marijuana, but at least he won't spend it on booze. If you enjoy Cos's videos with their off-the-grid DIY